Hey guys, I'm Lauren. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking a little bit more about what my infertility journey has looked like so far and where we are heading in the future. So me and my husband Josh have been married for a little bit over 2 years. We have always wanted kids. We have always known that we wanted kids sooner rather than later. And we started trying July of this past year. So we actually got pregnant really fast. We got pregnant my August cycle, and I found out that I was pregnant September 10th, and I miscarried September 11th. So that was our first chemical pregnancy. The reason I say our first is because after that I stopped testing super early to see if anything would get basically a week past my period, and I'm not sure if we've had any more chemical pregnancies. I have a feeling that we may have had one other one, but obviously I can't diagnose that at this point. So we had that chemical pregnancy in September, and Josh and I both are very big on being natural where we can and not taking medication just to take medication. So we kept trying naturally. Well, we got to this place where we both realized that there probably was something wrong with me. Doctors have said in the past that there might be some hormonal imbalances with progesterone or that I may have PCOS. So we decided to go ahead and go to my OBGYN, whom I love. I'm so grateful for them. I went to the OBGYN about 3 weeks ago, and they started running some tests, blood work to double check my thyroid levels and any other things that I already knew were maybe a concern. When I went in for my ultrasound, they found out that I had many cysts on my ovaries, and because my cycle lengths are a little bit abnormal as well, I was diagnosed with PCOS. Now, PCOS looks so different for so many women. I have at least 2 friends right now who have it. The reason why I say at least is because PCOS, from what I've read, can affect anywhere between 20% of women in America. So I think a lot more people have it than what may be aware that they have it. Either way, PCOS can look very different. It looks different in me than my friends. What I am aware of is that PCOS has 3 main criteria, and you have to meet 2 of those. So for me, my criteria was abnormal cycle lengths and also my cysts on my ovaries. Now, some women also have higher androgen levels, which means higher testosterone or other male hormones. Doesn't mean you're a male. It just means that every woman has a certain amount of testosterone, and in some women it's a little bit higher, which can cause some issues. Now, I'm not a doctor. That's just what I've read and what I've heard. So for me, my cycle length and my cysts on my ovaries mean that I was diagnosed with PCOS. My OBGYN decided rather than making us try a whole nother 6 months, that she would go ahead and put me on Letrozole, otherwise known as Femara. Femara is about, well, my Femara milligram amount is about 2.5, and I take it from cycle days 3 through 7. Or, yes, 3 through 7. Is that right? That's a good question. Let me check. But I'm pretty sure it's 3 through 7. And this was my first cycle of trying it. So I'm about midway through. I am cycle day 15. And I am just currently happily awaiting, hopefully, when I ovulate. So letrozole is really good for helping women ovulate. It's really good for women with PCOS. It's also good for women who may not know what else is going on in their bodies. And for me, I haven't had any side effects yet, so that's been great. I typically still have an LH surge, so that was what was always confusing to me. I thought that since I had an LH surge, I must be ovulating, but my progesterone levels didn't show that. So hopefully, Lord willing, when I go back into the doctor, they're going to see that I actually ovulated this month, and then we can get this show on the road. But it's a little bit more difficult. That's okay too. Something I just wanted to say for everyone watching. I know for me, watching other women on YouTube has just been such an encouragement, getting to watch whether or not they're believers, the Lord work in their lives and allowing them to conceive, even when sometimes it's a longer and harder journey than what anyone anticipated at the beginning. And I just really hope that maybe this video can be like that for maybe one person, maybe a few more, depending, I don't know. But I want there to be some documentation of the Lord's faithfulness in my life and my husband's life. And if this video is just for me and my husband and my family to watch and just see the Lord working in our lives, that's a-okay. But if a few of you stumble across this and just are looking for some encouragement and to know that you aren't alone, please know that you are loved, that none of your infertility struggles mean that you are less than or not good enough or that something is wrong with you. The Lord is doing wonderful things in the lives of so many women. And honestly, I believe we will get pregnant. I think that the Lord is still good even if we don't, but I do believe that we will get pregnant. I just don't know what that road looks like and how hard it's going to be to get there. So if you'd like to join me on this journey and we can encourage each other, I'd love to have you here. Feel free to leave a comment, feel free to leave any prayer requests, and I look forward to updating you soon. All right, thanks. Bye, guys.